E.N.D here. If you have followed the Magic Summer of Legends or my Modern Horizons 2 spoilers videos, you are aware that a different enchantment saga was spoiled, Urza Saga, not to be confused with the set. This is not your ordinary enchantment saga card. This is, apart from enchantment saga, this is also a land. Therefore, any rule or interaction with lands applies. Let's have a look at the 3 chapters of this particular saga land. Chapter 1, it gains tap for 1 colorless. Chapter 2, it also gains pay 2 tap to create a 0/0 colorless construct artifact creature token. With this gets a +1/+1 for each artifact you control. And chapter 3, the last chapter, search your library for an artifact card with mana cost 0 or 1 and put it on the battlefield. Let me show you how this new enchantment saga land is played. Let's first build our battlefield. Let's put this to represent the stack and this to represent the graveyard. Okay, let's put a couple of lands in play. Okay, our battlefield is ready. During your turn, you can put Urza Saga in play anytime you could play a land. Therefore, it's my main phase and I'm allowed to put 1 land in play. And I choose to play Urza Saga. Let's put Urza Saga here in play along with my lands. Please note that because it's a land, it's not casted. And it doesn't go on the stack. This means that it cannot be countered. Once it hits the battlefield, chapter 1 kicks in and it gains tap to add 1 colorless mana. So let's put here our lore counter, 1 lore counter there. And now I can tap to add 1 colorless mana to my mana pool. Next turn, chapter 2 kicks in. So let's put our land back untapped and chapter 2 kicks in. Let's put the second lore counter and this time it gets pay 2 to create a colorless artifact token creature that gets +1/+1 for each artifact you control. Note here that during this turn you can choose to tap to add 1 colorless mana or to tap to create your token. In my case, I'm going to pay the 2, tap and create the construct token. Let's put the token here and gives +1/+1 for each artifact I control. I control only 1 artifact, so it's a 1/1. Next turn, it's chapter 3, therefore let's untap and Urza Saga gets the 3rd lore counter. Now, for all enchantment saga, once you have the 3rd lore counter, in my case it's the last lore counter, the enchantment saga is destroyed and goes in the graveyard. But because of chapter 3, you can search your library for an artifact with mana value 0 or 1. And here you have a good number of options. Maybe a Black Lotus, an Mox, a Mana Crypt, a Mana Vault, and why not a Soaring. And that's why this card, I'm sure, will feature in all commander decks out there. In my case, let's remove the counters. Let's put Urza Saga in the graveyard and I'm going to search my library and I'm going to put in play my Jeweled Lotus. There's Jeweled Lotus and my construct gets another +1/+1. Interactions. Because it's a land and an enchantment, anything that interacts with this card type can target it. Sinkhole will destroy it because it destroys target land. Return to Nature will also destroy it because it targets an enchantment. Spells like Sylvan Scrying that can search for your library for a land can tutor it, but spells like Cultivate that search for up to 2 basic lands cannot. Last, spells like Azusa, Lost But Seeking, Growth Spiral and Euro, Titan of Nature Red can put in play Urza Saga because it's any land, not basic land. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something about this new enchantment saga land. Let me know in the comments below what are your opinion about this particular card. Personally, I think it will get banned in Commander. And as always, here's the subscription button. Subscribe for my channel for more and more interesting videos about Magic the Gathering and the collectible world.